Hi, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the knowledge level of Bloom's taxonomy. Oops, that's just our title. Here we go. Level 1 of Bloom's taxonomy is called knowledge. And so this is from the actual book, Taxonomy of Educational Objectives. There's a link to it at the bottom of this page. If you want to go read this for yourself, it's coming from page 62. So knowledge is defined as those behaviors and test situations which emphasize keywords here, remembering either by recognition or recall of ideas, material, or phenomena. The material expected of a student to recall in the situation is very similar to the behavior he was expected to have during the original learning situation. I wanted to emphasize that part because when you're writing a test or a quiz or a homework assignment or coming up with whatever sort of assessment that you are going to use, make sure that when you are asking those questions that you're not asking them to be very different from how they were presented to the student originally, okay? Because at the bottom of the pyramid at knowledge, the student just recalls or recognizes things. So that means that your testing situation needs to be very, very similar to the original learning situation. That's a key point. So I'm just going to go through some of the other things that Bloom talks about as key factors of the knowledge level. The basic elements that the student or learner must know if he is to be acquainted with the field or solve any of the problems in it. So we're talking about symbols, we're talking about jargon, we're talking about key vocabulary. If you're teaching some sort of math course, right, obviously the symbols, or for us as chemists, the symbols, any sort of symbols in any language that you're using, right? I mean, even if it's a poetry unit, just the symbols for figuring out meter, right? Any of those symbols are all considered knowledge. These are also the things that are just absolutely essential to being able to survive in your field. They're unable to even think about many phenomena in the field unless they make use of these symbols. The learner must become cognizant of these terms and symbols and must learn the generally accepted definitions or meanings to be attached. Okay, so if you are going to be able to function in this area, what are the most basic things that you as a student need to know in order to survive? That's the knowledge level, the very, very bottom. In every field, there are a large number of dates, events, persons, places, findings known by the specialists, which represent knowledge of that field. And then purposes of communication, right? Such specific facts also represent basic elements which the specialist must use in presenting communications about the field and in thinking about specific problems or topics in the field. So again, this is your essential information that your student absolutely has to have in order to survive this unit. So if I'm teaching a unit on paleontology, like what are the absolute critical pieces of information that my student must know in order to be able to be successful in this unit. So in short, the knowledge level is the essential vocabulary for your field, the essential symbols for your field, information that you could not function in that field without possessing, information for communicating in your field, and then you need to test it in a way that is very similar to the environment in which it was learned. So here's what I recommend. Pick a topic, pick a unit, pick a lesson, pick something in your field. Obviously, you can't pick your entire field, but pick one topic from your course. And just try this out right now for yourself. Make a short list of some of the key information that students absolutely must have in order to be successful. So what are some of the key facts, vocab, symbols, dates, people, whatever? Give it a try, because I want you to put these things into practice in your classrooms. And so give this a try. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.